Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for some more racing. Ewan's being unnecessarily mean. Right, can we follow Liam through the gap? Oh, I was hoping Ewan was going to not have the traction to do it. I don't know why I deserve this from a Ewan. I think about whatever time I set off here is about the time I'm starting the race now. What way is Ewan going to go? Oh no! Oh no, we have fallen over. We have fallen over trying to sneak past Ewan. Oh. I mean, I'm definitely spinning Ewan if I find Ewan at some point during this. I definitely feel like we're going to spin Ewan. I was really hoping we were going to be able to sneak through the gap behind Ewan's car then, but never mind. We've got new vehicles, of course, to be playing around with on GTA 5. This is a Nissan 300ZX, which is awesome. I love the 300ZX. It might be a terrible car in Forza, but in GTA, it's... yeah, hopefully going to be quite good. I'm still tempted to spin Ewan, but there was no way to spin Ewan without taking out myself and probably Blakey. So for now, we will not. Oh, a little bit of lag. For now, we shall not. We will see. Well, okay, we're all checking up through here. This chicane is very fast. It's a very dangerous kind of, I say, fall off the motorway. Oh, that's a very unfortunate place to be. Liam is in a bad spot. Oh, it's gone horrifically wrong. Oh dear. And up and over we go as well in that. I think there was a bit of lag involved as well, which really wasn't helping matters, sadly, through that section. So his cars got picked up and dropped, and that was very peculiar. We have plenty of race to try and recover this one. Hopefully we can. Liam has had an even worse start than us, so yeah, there's a reason why we have slipstreaming catch-up on. If something like that happens, there is a chance for us, oh god, to recover. Just don't do any more silly things, pretty much. If we behave ourselves, a couple of laps, we'll be back there. With the catch-up on whatever. I think Glisco's playing around with one of the new catch-up options that were broken before. They didn't really work, so we're sort of testing one of those to see. I can't remember. I've forgotten immediately what one it was that was being tested. So I guess we will find out whether it works or not here. There's a big bump actually for these cars. Got to be a little bit careful. Turn one, really wide approach, very very fast corner through there. Not really much of an overtaking spot. Crane is going right into a left-hander, and that has, funnily enough, that has not worked. That has ended in a complete disaster. We will go and drop the car over the outside curb. Oh, Mute's there. Hello, Mute. Okay, I won't curb boost too much. We've got the gradients of purple and pink going on in front of us. How have you two managed that? The most incompetent pair of pink cars I have witnessed there. Made a right mess of that corner. I saw him. Pegger was in a spot of bother on the inside of the corner there. Oh, don't get too far sideways. This section here, you can pass, but it's difficult. You can pass up here, but it's probably not really advised. This turn here as well, very off-cambered corner. I say very off-cambered corner. It kind of feels like it. Once you start going a little bit wide there, you're just in so much trouble. You just end up getting kind of pulled to the outside of the circuit, and Pekka's going to have a look to the inside. And I'm definitely not going to make it 3 wide here. It's wide enough, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth the risk, especially when there is potentially better overtaking spots. Oh, I say coming up. I could have maybe been braver there. Maybe we should have been a little bit braver. Who knows? Now, into the slipstream we go down here. We're going to follow the purple car. I was following, I think it was Mute for a bit there, but opted to bail from that one. Here comes all of the slipstream for us as we will go soaring past. Blakey is also gaining speed in Pegger to the inside. We'll be flat through turn 1, I think. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have been flat through turn 1. The orange cars are having a moment, and the orange cars. I don't think I made contact with Blakey. I think they had a moment on their own, but I'm not sure. Lado's had a moment as well. That was quite scary. Yeah, that was just trying to go full throttle over those bumps while all in the slipstream was, yeah. We were testing the limits of what the 300ZX could do, and we found it. We very much found the limits of what this car is capable of doing. Now, I like this chicane, actually. I really like this corner. It's a real interesting challenge. Longbow did not like that corner and got it wrong. Because it's very fast. It's one of those. It's very tempting to go fast into that corner, but you've really got to get the car well set up for the exit. Otherwise, you are going to be in so much trouble. It makes it really interesting. As an interesting challenge, interesting corner. We will try and get. Let's see if we can get into the slipstream of the cars ahead. That would be ideal. Ewan to the outside is going to. I say we're not quite there at the moment. And Impega has got spun off the nose. Oh, that's a horrible place to be stuck for Impega. There's nothing Impega can really do there, especially not when me and Stevie have committed to going either side of them. Yeah. Oh, Ewan's visiting the terminal. Oh, Ewan. Right, level 8 leads the way. Can we get... We need to start doing some leapfrog slipstreaming going on here, which we have got happening. There goes Newt past us. We will go... we've got a lot of speed now going into this first corner. We know what happened last time we attacked it full. Yeah, we was a lot more off throttle that time around, and that was a better... The leader, if you're being slowed down, you'll probably be flat through there, no problem. If you've got a load of slipstream and catch-up helping you, you're definitely not going to be flat out whatsoever. It's just too... I say it's too dangerous. You're just going to get bumped around too much. Impega to the inside is past. Right, I say that's fine. We will get back in the draft. We've never quite got ourselves really up to the lead battle as such, but we are definitely here. Now, on the exit, try and be neat and tidy through there if we can. Oh, I just got the bump. Just got a little bumped across the grass there, and it chucked the rear sideways ever so slightly. And the problem is there, you lose, we kind of lost the slipstream all the way up here. We're back in it now. If we can stay there, especially with Stevie's car moving around a little bit. We got Liam behind. Not quite close enough. Stevie's got a big run on the cars ahead. Impega found a gap to the inside. We've got... Oh, I don't think Newt knew there was another car coming along there. Yeah, we were trying to follow Stevie and Impega, and I think Newt went to go and get in their slipstream, not realising there was another car on the approach. It's really easy, really difficult to keep track of where everyone is. So it's really easy to do that. We see it quite a lot in GTA races. I did not get towed along with them quite where I wanted to. Now we've got the slipstream when I do want it to. It's unfortunately, say, a lap too soon. I think next time around is the final lap. We've got a little bit of a 4-car breakaway at the front here. One more time around. Stevie with a huge amount of airtime through there. I'm going to have a little lift to try and settle the car through all of that. Oh dear, we're going to murder Impega. Couldn't get it stopped. Couldn't pull it up in time. Stevie murdered themselves, and I murdered Impega in that one. I mean, Impega was also going quite wide, but we very much made sure they found the wall. Stevie got themselves in trouble. We're just all going so far. We're all pushing it to the absolute limit on this final lap, and what we've done is turned what should have been a 4-car battle into the lead, and we've now turned it into an everybody battle for the lead. Which wasn't very clever of us, really. We would have been better off as a 4-car battle, but no, we managed to screw it, and now we've got everybody has come to join the party. So thankfully, this part here is not really an overtaking spot. Now, I'm going to try to avoid the grass through there if we can, and get the car... I don't know, I just never really seem to get off that corner very nicely. Now, we're too far back to get slipstream on the pair ahead. We will coast it a little bit on the way up there. Oh, no, turned in too soon. That was the thing I didn't want to do. You want to get as close to that inside wall as you can, but the thing you don't want to do is brush the wall, which is exactly what we did, and got us in a whole world of trouble. Now, the only plus point here is we have now got at least cars in front of us to hopefully get some slipstream from. We can... God, no idea where Gliska is. Oh god, that's really difficult to race. Gliska just went up to the sky, and we just have to sort of sit there and hope. We have to kind of sit there and hope that, have we gone too soon? I think we have. I think what's happened here is we've got a good run, but will we be able... We're trying to break the toe. I'm trying to make it as difficult as possible for... Oh, they've all crashed! They've all crashed into each other! I had nothing to do. I was trying to break the toe, but there was no one coming with us. They must have, in trying to like move and chase the slipstream, they must have bumped into one another, because yeah, we were very much able to run away. Then we shouldn't have been able to run away quite like that. Ewan got up to second. Ewan made it through that best. I was hoping it was going to be a Team Orange 1-2, but unfortunately Blakey ended up in 5th. Yeah, Ewan second ahead of Mute, then in Pega, Blakey. Gliska's lag may not have helped either in that. We did see that jittering. I don't know why. It's weird. They weren't jittering in the earlier races. Lado is 7th ahead of level 8. Unlucky for level 8 at the end there. I think they got caught up with Stevie, actually, in Stevie's recovery. Yeah, we kind of messed up turn 1 a bit. Worked out for me in the end. Not quite the way I wanted to win it, but still. For our second race, hopefully we can pull off a similar sort of miracle. That would be nice, honestly. It'd be very nice indeed. But we've got the, well, this is the new Paragon, Paragon S. It's just a modern Bentley kind of thing. Oh, okay, thanks, game. That was, I'm going to guess it didn't give anybody a countdown there. Well, you know what? It was even. It screwed us all, so, you know, everybody was equally screwed over in that. Let's not murder some cars down here. That would be ideal. Oh, that's got a lot of understeer. It's going for a cheeky curb boost, and yeah, made an absolute mess of it. Never mind, all is good. I like, so the previous Paragon we had, was it Paragon R, I think it was. Always like that, very good car to drive to race. So I'm hoping this one here is not going to be too bad at all. I did not get off the corner anywhere near as well as Joe did there. Okay, well, someone was going to have to push that barrier back. I guess it was me that did it. Can we get a good slipstream on the exit? We can. Fantastic stuff. Although you're not going to pass going up here. It's not happening. But it's more about just staying close. Joe brushed that inside wall. Impega has made a little bit of a break for it at the moment as we all fight with one another. I mean, it's going to not last particularly once we get onto certainly the main straight. We've got a huge amount of momentum on the outside, and we will pass. We will move up into 4th. Now here comes the big slipstream session. Going to catch Stevie out, who really wanted to get the slipstream with Ewan, and I just ruined Stevie's plan there. The orange car. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, sorry, did not realise. I was about to. I was literally milliseconds away from looking back because I thought Stevie's going to be catching soon. Didn't realise Stevie had caught already. But there we go. Uh-oh, don't go into that. Definitely don't go into that. Stevie has gone wide into turn 1, and yeah, that's... oh, it's all got a bit messy back there, hasn't it? That's unfortunate for them. We actually got stopped. We behaved ourselves this time around. No shenanigans from an orange machine in all of this. Orange machine has stayed out of trouble. We'll be able to enjoy this peacefully. This sort of like... However, this catch-up has worked. I'm not completely sure how it does. It doesn't feel crazy different. What it does feel like is it definitely feels like the car that gets a breakaway at the front doesn't get slowed down as much as it has done in previous. It seems to take longer. I mean, it will. Down the main sort of start-finish straight here that's very long, it's noticeable. But like around here, we are able to really gap cars more so than... I feel more so. Admittedly, of course, track very difficult to know because track layout plays a big part as well in how effective catch-up is. Really, really twisty tracks, it's useless. Well, I say it's very much less effective. Oh, that level 8 going very wide. So yeah, down here, for example, Impega is going to be gaining a lot. We are going to... Oh, it's started to rain. Oh, no. Well, I mean, it's going to get interesting now, I suspect. Yeah. Add rain to any race does generally make it exciting. As I said before, in GTA, rain... I mean, it's not going to suddenly turn it into an ice rink, but it is noticeably less grip if it's really heavy rain. And I don't know what this car is going to be like in the rain. And Pega has now caught up to us here. We will try and get a little bit of curb boost for some extra speed. There is... not quite going to be close enough. No, we should get in the draft here. Should be able to stay in the draft now. Can we repass before the chicane? We can. Just about. Yeah, you don't want to be going side by side through that chicane, but I say I did want to get back past. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just the that's the racing instinct. You want to overtake at every possible opportunity. Oh, and we had a good run. I mean, you're not going to hold on, say, for too long. We're really struggling at the back end of the car to cooperate through there. It just desperately wanted to oversteer. The field has got a bit spread out by the looks of it. The rain, I think, catching some people out. Got loads of speed. This is the one place I don't want lots of speed. I want lots of speed coming up here, and Pegga's going to go to the outside on this one. We are going to be... You're a little bit pinned down on the bottom through here, but that's fine, because the corner's quite easily flat out, even if you are taking the tight line through there. Pegga's going to go and tap on the brakes to try and get the slipstream on the exit of that corner, and will now... I say we'll now fight back past again, and they do. We've pulled miles ahead of everybody else at the moment. It is side by side across the line. We will now take the lead of the race. How fast can we go in the rain? Oh, we've all got big slides, and Pegga couldn't hold it. I was really struggling. I was really fighting the car. God, it's got really dark and really damp. Yep, there we go. That'll do it. Christ. The weather has got awful. Yeah, that was some really big gambling into turn one there, because none of us were sure how much grip the car was going to have. And Pegga just asked about 1% more than I did of the Bentley, and that was it. That was all it took to get into trouble. Now, on my own, it probably won't be long until they... Well, let's say it won't be long until they catch up. It'll probably be down the main straight again that they come to join us. There's a lot of understeer through here. I guess it's better than the oversteer we had the lap before. I see Crane has found a parking spot. Things have gone poorly for Crane. So they decided to park in a very expensive airport car park. Don't do that. Careful, Bentley. Right, we will, I say, continue to lead. So I'm taking that wide line there because I'm trying to get every little bump, every little curb boost I can to keep myself... I say to keep myself ahead. We've got a decent-sized gap. It's a couple of seconds. Now, Pegga will not be catching that down this straight. So Pegga's going to have a very good final lap here if they are going to catch me. And there's a gaggle of cars behind Pegga. I think it's Longbow, Liam and Level 8 by the looks of it, although I can't be sure. The horrible rain has subsided. Now, big lift into turn one. Back end got a little bit loose, but it has been well enough behaved through all of that. Pegga did not make any mistakes this time around. We are going to... I mean, we're going to be using every trick we can, because guess what? Pegga's going to be doing it as well at the moment. And sure, you could see Pegga absolutely doing the same thing. Try and, use the curb on the exit. You don't want to... It's easy to kind of get pulled into the trap. Yes, the curb boosting is faster. But there are times when it's risky. There are places where it is risky. Oh, I've got the power a little bit too soon. Pegga is closing. I have a horrible feeling what's going to happen is Pegga is going to catch just as we get to the line, and is going to have all the momentum getting to the line. It's going to be one of those races. But I'm trying everything to keep that car just a little bit too far away to get a good slipstream pull, because that is what's going to make the difference here. So every little bit of curb boost that we can get, I am going for. We are going to run it flat through this corner as we head out onto the straight. Pegga's too far back, I think. Liam is going with immense speed, though. Oh, they might not be too far back. I'm trying to get all the curb boosting I can. I don't want to look back because I don't want to see what's coming our way here. They're slingshotting from each other. They're not going to do it. They're not going to be close enough, and we go 2 for 2 with the Bentley. I don't know if Pegga may have made a little mistake around that sort of terminal corner. I'm not sure, because it felt like that car should have been a lot closer than it was, and it's it was not close enough to do anything in that one. They were definitely right there. I mean, another lap they would have got me, but we were able to escape away cleanly up at the front. Blakey gets fastest lap. So we get a victory for Team Orange and fastest lap for Team Orange. Fantastic stuff. There was... funnily enough, I enjoyed that track. I did rather enjoy that track. Yeah, I liked both of the cars. The Paragon. The Paragon's a bit of an interesting one to get to grips with. A bit understeery, and then occasionally oversteery when it rained. But, yeah. I'm not sure about the catch-up, though. I think it made it a little bit think it took too long for cars to really be able to rejoin in the battle. But there we go. And the 300ZX is awesome. So, you know, that's always good to have. That is going to be it for this video. Big thank you to Gliska for building the wonderful track. And, of course, thank you all very much for watching. That shall be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.